morning on this Easter Monday. A love that never ceases, a creativity which designed the universe, a hope that cannot be quenched, a pursuit of reconciliation no matter what the cost. These are the things that are of God. Leo Tolstoy said, "Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself." On this Easter Monday, let me read the psalm, part of the psalm from Psalm 118. The stone that the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. This is what the Lord has done. It is marvellous in our eyes. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is a psalm which Queen Elizabeth I read, or she's reputed to have read it, when the riders met her in the meadows, and they informed her that Queen Mary was dead and she was now queen. From when she was 3 years old, her life was one of change and danger and isolation after the beheading of her mother, Queen Anne Boleyn. She lived a precarious life, sometimes in isolation, declared illegitimate, brought close at other times depending on who her father's wife was. Then, when her half-sister became queen, her life was constantly at risk. Imprisoned for a time in the Tower, accused of treason, sent into isolation, always in fear of what was next. But on the 17th of November 1558, her life changed, and all she had learned, all she had hoped for, all the changes her life had taken, the compromises she'd made, the constraints she had not only placed on her by others, but placed on her by herself, at last changed. Her time had come. Today, if you wonder why you're so tired, just let yourself be tired. It will pass. Do not underestimate the immensity of what we are living through. And if you're full of energy and imagination, don't be too hard on those around you. We all live and we all isolate differently. I finish with the words of Jeff Foster. If you're exhausted, rest. If you don't feel like starting a new project, don't. If you don't feel the urge to make something new, just rest in the beauty of the old, the familiar, the known. If you don't feel like talking, stay silent. If you're fed up with the news, turn it off. If you want to postpone something till tomorrow, do it. If you want to do nothing, let yourself do nothing today. Feel the fullness of the emptiness, the vastness of the silence, the sheer life in your unproductive moments. Time does not always need to be filled. You are enough simply in your being. The risen Christ came and stood among his disciples and said, "Peace be with you. May peace surround you and fill you this day in your action, in your reflection, and just in your being." Take care. Stay safe. See you tomorrow.